What is up, YouTube? That's here today, bringing you week 6 of the WBE. We're going up against the Nuzleafs today, and AutoMatthic. His team is Galarian, Weezing, the Big Spider, Arachnoid, Rotom, Aegislash, Beware, and Mudsdale. I actually think Mudsdale is a super good Pokemon against my team, even though I'm playing Rain, because it really stops out my ability to go for big Baton power swings. But I still think Bolton's a really good Pokemon here. I'm actually really surprised to see no Mandibuzz. And I think, I'm curious exactly how he's going to play this. I always feel like I should probably do a little more talking before we get into these games, but before we get into these games, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching my content, leaving those likes, leaving those comments. Thank you guys so much for showing me support in this WBE season. I think I'm going to lead with Bolton, though. I think Bolton is a pretty decent mon a lot of the time here, and if he is going to go into, like, let's say, Mudsdale right from the start, I think that Bolton actually can pack a pretty big punch. I'm liking my odds with T-Tar here as well. I'm thinking that T-Tar is going to be pretty saucy in this matchup. But hopefully it works. Let's hop right into it. Here we go. Rotom is what I think he's going to be leading with. I think he's going to be with Rotom. I did a little bit of testing for this, and I feel that Rotom is a really, really good Pokemon in his team, especially in this matchup. You can see I'm running a bunch of really, really aggressive items. AutoMatthic is the type of player who likes to play really, really aggressive, usually rocks the defogs on his side of the board, so we're not going to be expecting a lot of rocks, going to be seeing a lot of like bands, a lot of specs, maybe a scarf in there somewhere. Rotom Wash is exactly what I thought he was going to lead with, or sorry, Rotom Mow. So right off the bat, like I said, he's leading exactly the way I want, and we have something that can do a lot of damage here depending on how he actually is EV trained. First of all, he can be Scarf to outspeed us, just like James Beck was in the first round, but I do think this is going to be a really good play here. We're just going to go with the Fire Fang. We're using a Strong Jaw Life Orb boosted Fire Fang, and he's just going to hard switch. Probably going to be going into the Mudsdale, right? Carl, that sounds like a Mudsdale, right? Perfect. If we get a burn here, that'd be so nice. This is going to do a lot of damage, too. Are you Rocky Helmet? We get the burn! We take those all the way to the bank, yo. Get the stamina boost. I'm so excited to get that burn. That is just so wonderful. Oh, man. Talk about my lucky day. Bolton, you know, the Pokemon that won us our very first game of the WBE. It looks like it's doing pretty good. We're going to hard switch into the Toad here. If he sets up rocks, he sets up rocks, right? I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world versus our squad. And I just want to leave my Bolton in there. I think Bolton's still really, really nice to have around. And if he does go for, like, a high horsepower, this is going to activate my eject button. And we have a couple really cool things we can still do with the Politoed in this situation, too. So Drizzle is going to be activating up here. We got the Rain train today. And, you know, my last week against... he just go for the rocks. Really surprised to see rocks coming out from his side of the board. I actually watched a bunch of his games. And... he actually never really does go for rocks. It's very, very not normally does, especially on those Mudsdales. He likes to go with like a vested Mudsdale or like another like really bulky set. So really surprised to see rocks. It is going to turn off my Sash. I think I'm still in like a decent spot here. I don't actually mind going for one Scald here just because I want that Pokemon gone. If you hard switch into the Spider, I can actually just go for a Toxic, which is totally fine with me. Hopefully he's not using a Rest Sleep Spider. And I would have just went for the Toxic straight away, but like, it's okay. All right, so this guy's going to be eating it. That's actually super nice. So Scalds are going to be up. Bam. Big value, Scald. Can we get another burn? Are we 2 for 2? Yo, it's okay. All right, so let's see. He can go for those Volt Switches. I can hard switch in my Mimikyu. I can hard switch in my Bolton, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Ooh, wait. Let me think about this. Let me actually think about this. Are you going to Volt Switch my Politoed? It would make it so you actually can't switch and you'd be stuck here. Because of my item, right? I have the eject button. I think I'm going to try this. You want to go for Thunder? Go for Thunder. Yeah, Volt Switch is totally fine. I don't think it'll work. Yeah, that's actually completely fine. Like, he gets a crit there. All right, we're even in RNG. That actually shouldn't have killed. We're actually running, like, a heavy, like, bulk Toad. So, like, super surprised to see him get the Oko there. But I'm actually completely fine with that. All I really want to do is set my range so I could come in with, preferably, my Dreadnought. I think I want to see if he's coming with Aegislash. Because he actually has to switch. I think I was feeling myself a little bit too much after that burn. But let's see, like I was talking about, I played against Envy last week, and I was talking with him, and he was telling me, like, man, your team's really good. You just got to play it standard, right? You don't got to mess around as much. You can kind of just bring standard Rain, standard Mimikyu, standard stuff, and you should kind of be okay. And that's what we're going to try and do here. And there's Aegislash. Just like I said, Aegislash super, super good here. I do think that Dreadnought is pretty good. I think that Tyranitar is also quite nice in this exact situation. Like, but the problem is, like, what is the exact right play? I don't actually mind coming in with Kingdra and going for, like, a Hydro. but I don't want to waste all my rain turns, you know? I think I'm just going to come with the Dreadnought. It's okay with me. Sash is already broken, so like what else would I really be doing with this guy? And I feel that Sash was still a good bring against his team, because like I said, he is not normally a type of player that usually brings a lot of stealth rocks. Usually he brings the defoggers, but against my team it's super nice. Let's actually see if I do want to set rocks here. He usually runs heavy duty boots on that spider, and like I want to run rocks here, but they're just not good against that team at all, so I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to go for the EQ. Yo, I should just Dynamax. We will just EQ, and if he wants to go in, so hard switch in the spider to block the EQ, or King Shield this turn, then next turn we can just go for really big damage. So big EQ here. Big earthquake. It's over half. Let's see if it's a weakness policy. I don't think so. Yeah, stance, totally fine. And I don't really care if he wants to go for like a close combat or something. It's totally okay with me. Close combat, go for it. All right, and so like I said, I think that that's okay. I do think that that's fine. The problem I think is going to be the Beware coming out in the mid game. So he just take 2 KOs. He's 2 KOs so far. He's orbed. All right, so I think I'm going to send out something that does still respect this choice, while not just auto losing to the Beware, because we have a lot of Pokemon that do struggle versus that Beware in the back. I think Mimikyu could be okay, and you don't want to go for like a Swords Dance in its face. Yeah, I think you just send it the T-Tar. Yeah, I got that. I like T-Tar here. So we're going to get rid of the rain. No more rain, but it's okay. Rain, go away. Come on back, never. Pointed Stone, sucks to suck. He can totally King Shield here. I just don't know if he will. And he could totally try and, like, push a speed tiering with this, but we do outspeed. So I think I'm actually just going to crunch it. I think we would still KO, even at the -1. I think we still KO. And he could totally just switch it out for, what is that, Beware? Cuddles. Go for it. That is the Beware right there. And then we just, at this point, we just hard switch in our Mimikyu, I think. So big setup. Did he defense drop? Never lucky. Okay. Yeah, we just hard switch out here. Into our Mimikyu. I think Bolton's still a nice pick here. Yeah, the rocks are doing a lot more damage than I thought they would. He still has 6. He has really good defensive coverage. I think the Beware is a great Pokemon against my team. I think that Mimikyu is going to have to kind of go on a little bit of a running riot, revenge KO run here. We don't know anything really about that Rotom other than they got super lucky getting that crit that really did change the dynamic of this game. Now, let's see if he wants to go for like a Drain Punch. Awesome. Yes. All right, cool. We're in a good spot. So let's actually look at what we can do here. I'm actually thinking about going for just the raw Play Rough because it should do quite a bit. Play Rough does good damage against most of those mons. It's not that great versus Weezing, but like, that's fine. I guess I could Swords Dance here too, but like, I don't want to... I am going to Swords Dance here. If he breaks my Disguise, he breaks my Disguise. If he stays in, I think he's going to switch. Yeah, that's a value Swords Dance. He's going to go to Weezing, right? And so he crit me, right? Can I crit him back? Should we just SD twice? That'd be so raw. That'd be the rawest thing you've ever seen. Let me think about it. If I crit the Weezing, it might die. He has Black Sludge. He's super bulky on that thing. +2 Life Orb. Let's go for it. Shadow Claw. Give me that crit. Yo, it's bailed me out before. Okay, it did not bail me out that time. He's going to break me up, though. Clear Smog. Oh, that's really, really good. Whoa, what a tech choice coming out from AutoMatthic. I am going to have to get that Weezing, though. Like, it's going to... That Weezing is going to be an issue for me. Because, like, my T-Tar can't really do anything to the Beware. He still has the Boltund back there, too. Or, sorry, I still have Boltund. He still has the Mudsteel, even though it's burned, man. Even though that Mudsteel's burnt. I haven't even gotten a KO yet. But I feel like if I can get one good Mon in... Like, Kingdra is still super good. The Mudsteel's burned. Aegislash is low. This thing is low. I don't think it's worth foddering here. So I do think that we can just hard switch into T-Tar here, and then maybe go for like a double switch type play. We might even be able to get away with like a Dragon Dance, but like we'll see. I think T-Tar's a decent switch in here. I don't think he's going for a fairy attack. If anything, I think he's just going for a Clear Smog, which is or like a Sludge Bomb or something. Clear Smog, there it is. I know we're taking more chip, but I feel like this is still just the best thing that I can actually do in this situation. Sandstorm's going to subside. And I can't just go for raw water attacks against that guy either, because the reason, like, why didn't you just liquidate with the Dreadnought really? He has potential water absorb on the Arachnoquid, so it is very problematic. I do think that I kind of just want to go for a Stone Edge. Yeah, I'll go for it. I don't really care if I hit the Beware on the switch in, because I'll switch to Mimikyu. If he reads that switch in, we can then go in with Kingdra and be in a good spot. Stonage is nice. Oh, never lucky. Oh, crit. I'll take that. Nice crit. Toxic Spikes. Yo, he's actually full setup mode on me. Really, really good to see from him. I'm curious how much damage we can actually do to that Beware. If this is his set, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. Oh, that's value. I'm going to try and one-shot that Beware with a Stone Edge. Yo, it's time. Right? What else do you really want me to do? He's gonna value Drain Punch me here. But depending on how he's built, you never know. You never know. Let's go. Let's go get into big crit. Big crit energy. You might also think I'm gonna switch to Mimikyu. Yo, 2 Stone Edge hits. Let's go. Big damage. Alright, that was not very much. And he does go for the DP. That's completely fair, I think. I think that Kingdra is going to be my only real way of, like, coming back in this matchup. He's going to, like, full heal that there. I'm sure he's vested. But, like, what would you... I mean, I could have went to the Mimikyu, I guess. I guess I could have went to the Mimikyu. But I still feel that, like, that's not a terrible, terrible option. Because if he would have read me going to the Mimikyu and used the wrong move, he was within range for the Stone Edge crit next turn. Alright, let's go. We're poisoned. We're taking the rocks damage. We're pretty sad right now. Not gonna lie, we are pretty sad right now. We haven't even gotten a KO yet, man. We're gonna get dumpstered. We gotta hit Hurricane. Let's go. Big Hurricane. Kingdra. We're rocking the Protect, so he doesn't have the, he does not have a Vest. Really surprised to see that. Protect. I guess that must be to, like, scout for... I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just gonna go for another Hurricane. Well, like, what else would you really have me do? I want 1 KO. Yo, don't 6-0 me, Chi. Let me get the 1 KO. He has very limited switch-ins. Aegislash is low. Weezing is low. They're all quite low. This guy's at full. I don't know what this one is. Spider eating the Hurricane, though. That's right. Big expert belt boosted Hurricane. That guy's vested. What the hell is that guy eating? Big full HP special. The vested Spider. Did not expect that at all. I could just stay in. But I kind of need this thing. But I can't take any more rocks damage. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Oh, well. Yeah, so, I fought James Beck. Yo, at least I was gonna say, I was gonna stop hitting my moves. Mirror Coat, yo, well, now. Can't Mirror Coat me if I don't hit my moves. So I fought James Beck in the first round, and he has not lost any games since then. And then I fought Fruit Berries. There were timer issues. Fruit Berries has a cool team. And then I fought against Moet, Chimpact, MV, and now AutoMatthic, and those are 4 of, like, the players in the league that are in, like, the top 5. And I think that's actually just crazy that I have to fight, like, 4 of the top 5 players, like, 4 weeks in a row. And so, like, I'm just out of ideas to play with this team. This is also my first time ever doing a draft league. I feel it's been fun, but I also think that, like, I didn't draft a team with nearly as good of, like, coverage as I could have. Yo, let me just get 1 crit or confuse or something. Let me get something. Yo, never lucky. Mirko. Yo, he should just leech life me at this point. I'm so low. He wants the Mirko KOs. He wants them. Let's see. Do I give him a KO? I'm just gonna crit. I guess he would get an indirect KO because he used Toxic Spike, so Weezing would get the indirect KO. We're trying to pad the numbers here. I still think I can get 1 KO. I still think I can get 1 KO so I don't get 6-0'd. But I guess the best way to say it is that, like, after having to play against Moet, Chimp, MV, and AutoMatthic, 4 of the best players in the league, 4 out of the 5 best players in the league, like, I think Joey's number 2, and other than that, these are the rest of the top 5. It's just, like, so hard for me to, like, even think about... never lucky. It's so hard for me to keep up that, like, grind to do it. Because, like, I have, like, no good matchups. Hopefully the rest of my season after this week, though, we have, like, good matchups. It's, like, just, for the most part, though, these have been all games that are, like, relatively unwinnable. But I'm going to get 1 KO right here. You ready? You ready for the 1 KO? The 1 and done KO? He's going to stay in. He's going to be like, it's a Mimikyu. I can eat that. And I'm like, you cannot. I'm going to get my KO. You can't stop me, Chi. I mean, you can. You can totally stop me. If I can KO this guy, Boltund actually can just put work Baton can just put work in. Yo, we got it, I think. Come on, just KO it. Just get it away. No, Mimikyu. Just KO give me a KO. Yo, AutoMatthic, merciful legend. That's an, oh, he doesn't get a KO for that. Wait, I don't know if he does. I actually don't know if he gets a KO for that. Because, like, oh, I need to get a KO on that guy, though. I need it. I have just the Baton. Baton versus the world. I wouldn't have it any other way. He has an Aegislash, right? He has Aegislash. This thing. Beware. I can do damage to all of those mons. Let's be real. I have a super effective attack on every single one of them. I think I'm going to open up with the Crunch. Yep. Big Crunch energy. Let's do it. Give me the KO. Just let me have it. Let me have it. Yes! We got a KO! We didn't get 6-0'd. Yo, that means Baton automatically is the MVP for the week. If I crit all of his Pokemon for the remainder of the match, he's probably going to send out like 2 Pokemon, let me tick a little bit, and then send out Aegislash and just go for a Shadow Sneak, right? You might even just send out Aegislash, use King Shield and Shadow Sneak, which is probably even better. But like, I got a KO. We take those. Alright, let me get the one shot. Let me get the big crit. Can this flinch? No. I could flinch it with the Thunder Fang, but then I'd take too much damage. I think I just gotta pray for the crit. I know he has Fluffy. Yo, I want my crit. I want it. Yo, let's go. Big Psychic Fangs, Life Orb, Strong Jaw, big damage. Nah, not gonna have it. It's okay, yo. Shout outs to AutoMatthic. What an amazing counter team from him. Definitely go check out his channel. Normally when he uploads his games, he does a little team. He crit me too? Man, what is this game? I've been crit so many times and I just wanted one. No, never lucky. Go check him out though. He usually does a pretty good breakdown of all of his EVs and stuff like that. So if you want to see exactly how he put me in the dumpster, go check him out and let him know you came from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.